Turnkey rental properties are nice, but not all turnkeys are alike. What are the physical characteristics of a home that I would consider for a rental property here in Houston, Texas? Instead of just telling you, I thought I would show you a house that is actually in really pristine shape and makes for a very good property from physical characteristics alone. We're not looking at rent price, not looking at purchase price, physical characteristics. Okay, so what do I care about? A, I care about low maintenance costs, and B, low complaints from tenants. And these are the things that I've learned over time, and I've sold properties that don't have these properties for properties like this that do have these characteristics. Number one, I don't want 2 stories. 2 stories has more room for foundation problems here in Houston. And number two, you usually have 2 AC units. So when one AC unit goes kaput, you're still gonna have to pay for another AC unit that's gonna break eventually after time. And then number two, I want a house that is less than 2,000 square feet. Less than 2,000 square feet means that I have probably 3 to 4 bedrooms as shown here. And that means I'm gonna have maybe 1 family in here with maybe 1 other parent, so on and so forth. I don't usually end up with multiple families in the same home. Multiple families could equal more drama, and then they get into a debate as to who's paying rent this month. I don't wanna get caught up in that drama. I want clean, simple rent collected. You'll notice that the ceilings are nice and tall, which is great, but they don't have any huge vaulted areas too, which means that their utility bill is gonna be low, and the likelihood of them leaving because utilities are high is also quite low. This one's quite freshly renovated, so I'm gonna look at several things, like their upgrades that they've done. You can see they've done a good job at keeping this house all fresh new floors, fresh paint. And then I'm looking at exterior options too. I noticed that that roof is in great shape. Talked to the owner, they actually replaced it just last year. So that means I got another 20 years at least here in Houston where I'm not gonna have to worry about replacing that roof. They have good hardy plank siding on the house, which is quite resistant. And they have clear backing here too. There's nothing up against that foundation of the house. Makes it really easy to check for things like termites and so on and so forth. Boring is good when it comes to rental properties. They're not gonna upkeep your fancy landscaping. So let's keep it simple, keep it clean. In the front of the home, you've got a nice brick exterior. Again, that's low upkeep. You don't really have to paint it. You don't have to upkeep it. And of course, I'm gonna look at the age of the air conditioning unit. Talked to the owner. Apparently they replaced this in 2022. That only makes it 2.5 years old. That's a great condition. That means I have about 8 years on that. Okay, so let's look at the math now. If I'm gonna underwrite this property, I wanna see that A, I have a low cost over time. My biggest costs on a property are air conditioning and roof. And I know in this property, I have about maybe 8 to 10 years on the air conditioning, and I have about 20 to 25 years on the roof. Those are fantastic odds. If I get the right insurance, I'm in good shape here, and all I have to worry about now is really just vacancy costs and any damages that a tenant might have. So if I have a good security deposit on this one, it's not a very old property, so I know I don't have the electrical issues that would come from those things. I don't have much to worry about. Just go collect the rent, and that's it.